Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're breaking down the T20 World Cup 2026 clash between Sri Lanka and Oman played on the 12th of February. Sri Lanka posted a massive 225 for 5 in 20 overs. Oman managed 120 for 9. A 105-run victory and a serious statement in this tournament. But how did the game unfold? Where were the turning points? And how did the crowd react as momentum completely shifted? Let's break it down innings by innings. Sri Lanka started with pure intent. From ball 1, they attacked. Anything overpitched was driven. Short balls were pulled aggressively. Gaps were pierced with precision. The power play was brutal. Oman bowlers tried variations, but Sri Lanka's batters were seeing the ball beautifully. Fan emotion. Sri Lankan fans were ecstatic early, chanting, waving flags, sensing something big. Oman supporters were hopeful but slightly overwhelmed by the pace of scoring. Oman finally broke through with a wicket. For a moment, there was relief in their camp. But that relief didn't last long. Turning point number 1. Instead of slowing down after losing a wicket, Sri Lanka accelerated. The new batter attacked immediately. That counterpunch destroyed any chance of Oman building pressure. Momentum stayed firmly with Sri Lanka. Overs 7 to 15 were calculated dominance. Sri Lanka rotated strike beautifully. Smart singles. Well-timed boundaries. No unnecessary risks. This wasn't reckless hitting. It was structured accumulation with controlled aggression. Oman's field placements became defensive. That's when you know the batting side is in control. Fan emotion. Sri Lankan fans began talking about 200 plus. Oman fans just hoped to restrict damage. Overs 16 to 20 completely broke the game open. Yorkers missed by inches. Slower balls picked early. Back-to-back boundaries in key overs. One particular over went for heavy runs. Turning point number 2. The 18th over. It turned a big total into a massive one. Without that over, Sri Lanka may have finished around 205. Instead, 225. Psychological damage done. Sri Lanka 225's 5. Built on explosive power play. Intelligent middle overs. Ruthless death hitting. By the innings break, the game was already leaning heavily one way. Target, 226. Oman needed a miracle start. Instead, Sri Lanka attacked immediately with aggressive field placements. Slip in place. Short mid-wicket ready. The message was clear, no defensive cricket. A key top-order wicket in the power play. Then another. Oman was immediately under scoreboard pressure. Chasing 226 means you cannot afford dot balls. But dot balls piled up. Fan emotion. Sri Lankan fans were loud and confident. Oman fans began to feel the pressure early. Overs 7 to 14 defined Oman's fate. They tried to rebuild. But required rate climbed beyond 13 per over. That number creates panic. Big shots were attempted too early. Wickets fell in clusters. Turning point number 4. A double wicket over in the middle phase killed any faint hope. From there, the chase became survival rather than pursuit. Oman fought till the end but couldn't match the intensity. They finished 120 for 9. Sri Lanka won by 105 runs. Complete dominance. Why Sri Lanka won? Key cap 1 power play aggression. Key cap 2 smart strike rotation. Key cap 3 massive death overs. Key cap for early breakthroughs while defending. Key cap 5 controlled field placements. They dictated every phase of the match. Why Oman lost? Key cap 1 couldn't control power play. Key cap 2 death bowling lacked execution. Key cap 3 early wickets in chase. Key cap for scoreboard pressure too heavy. 225 was simply too much. Sri Lankan fans. Excitement, confidence, celebration. Oman fans. Hope, pressure, acceptance. The emotional arc was clear from the 18th over of Sri Lanka's innings. That's when belief truly shifted. This wasn't just a win. It was a statement. Sri Lanka showed power, control, composure. A 105-run win in a World Cup sends a message to every other team. What a dominant performance from Sri Lanka. Now we want to hear from you. White down pointing backhand index. Comment below, what was your favorite moment from this match? Was it the power play explosion? The 18th over destruction? Or the early wickets in the chase? If you enjoyed this detailed breakdown, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more T20 World Cup analysis. See you in the next match review. Cricket bat and ball fire.